like to give us a rundown of what happened 2 weeks ago, where we ended things um, for an extra Benny? That's one for
If
you.
I recall, I believe we started with a little espionage to get a glimpse into the whatever Avery's organization's house is, we think. We were following zombies, right? And we were gonna let the zombie kind of loose. We wanted to get an idea of like where these things going. And we figured that they were going to one of these places. And we we did end up getting the zombie there, and getting inside, getting a look, and we know there's something drawing the zombies, and there's some kind of magical something that's below the building, but we weren't able to ascertain like how to get to it, and so on and so forth. Um, so then I forget how we got to the warehouse. I think we follow. I think we followed a guy. I think he did. I think he picked up one of the zombie body. But he was dressed as a judge. We followed the cart to the warehouse, and we got into the warehouse all right. But then the trap was sprung, and they kind of put us into what for us would have been a killing corridor, but it turned into a killing corridor for them. um, but what I think it's really for is I think it's just to funnel these zombies in and out of this building, potentially only out now that they're coming out, and protect the workers within. That way they can do whatever they're doing with these zombies, collecting them or getting. But we don't know because we've just fought everybody, and then unclear if there are more zombies yet to come.
Spectacular. Let me give you a Benny for summon that up. And so we find ourselves here in the aftermath of the fight. There are most of the dead opponents. There were two judges that you killed. They have been removed. There was a just another dude who you also killed. That other dude, very similar to this dude, who you did not kill. But Franklin literally used him as a human shield for the entire combat, and at every opportunity he tried to get away and was unsuccessful every single time. And so now is just sitting like hugging his knees um, over here. These zombies that you see, they came out of these open doors at this end, towards the end of the fight. The one thing I will add is that not right at the beginning, but fairly soon after the beginning of the fight, you did hear a big explosion, and there was a big burst of dust and dirt that sort of came out of these doors here, followed, um, 30 seconds to a minute later by these zombies coming out. And this is where we find ourselves. What's the plan, team?
Um,
I think.
they're all dead. They got one guy alive. I might have punched someone else out unconscious, but
Yeah, actually, I think this guy's dead too. I just didn't get him. I know when we left, everybody was dead except for the human who Franklin was using as a shield, who is down here. Um,
um, well, I'll continue with my particular. Well, here's a question:
yeah,
Are there were guys on the left and right of us? Are we still like under fire from them?
you haven't been right.
Uh,
Towards the end of the fight, that stopped, but why that stopped is unclear.
I will continue with my goal, which was to get here to see if there's more coming or what
Mhm.
was happening down here.
Great.
So I'm moving forward upward.
Yeah. Well, we are out of initiative, so you are free to do what you would like to do. Um, wow. Thomas is moving forward. Anything anybody else would like to do?
You can unkill my zombie.
Oh, sorry, that's your zombie. That's why
Yeah.
he's still alive. Gotcha. Sorry about that. Look, apparently you've discovered my racism, which is zombies are zombies, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like
They all look the same.
yeah, I got a hard time differentiating. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
back in my day, zombies were
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah. Yeah.
When Franklin says it now, it's all a big issue.
Well, it is. Adam says this, but at the same time, he also tells us, guys, these zombies think and feel.
Yeah,
I never took that away.
these zombies can
Yeah.
swear.
I know.
I know.
Amazing.
I think I'm gonna keep trying to get. I'm gonna keep trying to get this door open back here.
While you're prying that door open, the guy whom you were using as a shield just calls out the switch rat's in the office.
In the office, okay. Fine,
We-
we can find it.
If we try to pull on these doors, can we close those?
They
Or at least
are
swing them wide enough to get around so we can.
you'd have to break them. They're currently locked in place, although this guy just said that the switch worm's in the office.
Oh, I thought that was the switch for the exit doors. My apologies.
He's talking about all the doors.
Got it.
Well, let's go to the office.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
I'm discovering it.
Thomas, what you see there are stairs leading down and a collapsed tunnel. Yeah, as a matter
Kinda
of fact, let me do this.
Wave the some of the dust away to get a look.
That should help a little in terms of your sight.
Yeah. I kind of regard it for a moment and then consider like, well, that's kind of fruitless. And, it would take too long to figure out what was going on here.
Franklin, looking for the switches, not difficult at all to find. So there are a couple levers extending up from the floor on the other side of the desk. You pull those and you can hear the doors snapping back into place.
Another thing I want to look for is any notes on what they were doing here in this office.
Make me a notice or a common knowledge roll.
Man, oh my god. They're the same. So let me use my common knowledge. Oh. Oh.
Damn. That's good. That's a good common knowledge.
Off.
17.
Also, my stealth is for creeping up on Franklin so he doesn't notice me. To give him a little.
Okay.
I want to give him a little spook.
Great. Make me a notice roll, Franklin.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. unsuccessful. To what degree and how Franklin reacts, that is obviously Franklin's choice to make. And while you are considering that, you find on this desk what is a very poorly disguised or coded um, uh, uh, paper that contains dates, which is clearly like a schedule of when something is supposed to occur at this warehouse.
Okay. Hell yeah. And I'm assuming I'm like getting to the end of these papers, and I hear Thomas.
Yeah, you can see I am very clearly trying to move. I'm trying to sneak up on you. You can see it.
You trying to kill me now?
Dang, how'd you see me?
Yeah, baby, I got eyes on the back of my head.
Well,
It's all due to the mask.
that mask is doing things to you. I don't think any
It's
of us
not.
understand.
It's not, dude. It's just a cool mask.
You just said it was growing eyes out your head.
I'm fucking with you. People actually have weird, like, Cass's arm falls off. Nobody says shit to her.
I'm dead.
We can hear you shouting, "I'm dead." Yeah, well, all right, you got me. And I wasn't trying to kill you, nothing. Just trying to, like a prank. It's just a prank.
Hey man, I don't know about those type of fucking pranks, dude. Every time someone else tried to sneak up on me, I had to shoot them. So,
I guess I should consider that.
Yeah, don't prank him.
Maybe the timing is wrong.
Man, these walls are
Nope,
really
never
thick.
a good time.
You find anything in there?
Yeah, dude. Hold up. Look at these. You can read, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. Let's show them the papers about the schedule. See this shit?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
I do see it.
Looks like something recurs every 3 days.
Yeah, I don't know why they tried to obscure because they put quotation marks around items. Like it was like a supposed questions about what's coming here.
Yeah, I like that. There's quotes around wagon wheel delivery.
It's just
Well, when's the next one due then?
look at the date here. What's the day? Today's October 2nd, so I gotta go. I don't have the actual dates.
I think October 2nd is close. Let me open up the calendar here. Hold on one second. Looking for
it. According to the calendar that's on, it is the 2nd of October.
Great.
1884 CCE.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know what day it is.
Okay, so when's the next delivery?
We're looking at the same. We're looking at the same schedule. It's right there.
And I acknowledge I do see the papers.
Looks like there was one yesterday, right? And there's going to be one in 2 days. There's one on the 1st, and there's going to be one on the 4th.
Right, see right there, 2 days from now.
Okay. Well, do we stay here till then, or?
I don't think this is a good place to hang out after we shot it up.
Yeah. Also, there was an explosion.
That's you. I think maybe we should get out of here a little faster.
I like the way you think. Anything else in here we should take?
Might be money.
All right.
No loose money in here. If you want
Damn
to,
it.
if you want to rifle through the people's pockets who have been killed, you can find $1.75.
Fucking poor ass people, dude. Fuck. They need to get their money up like me through legal means.
Legal means. Well, they definitely had some kind of subterranean tunnel, but they blew that. That was the explosion, and ain't no getting in there. Wager they probably were just holding these, kind of nudge one of these zombies with my foot
Mm-hmm.
for something, but why they blew it up, I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, unless y'all want some of this junk on these shelves, I think it's time we get out of here.
Yeah, I don't feel like trying to explain to police why this happened.
So I'm free to go.
Yeah, you are.
Well, we might want to ask him some questions, right? Because
I don't know. Every time we ask these folk questions, ain't none of them tell us nothing, and then we get all mad.
it's true. Then they usually get shot.
It's I look at the man. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, well, look, just don't shoot me.
I mean, my preference is always that we don't shoot anyone.
Okay,
but
well, let's start there then. How do we make sure it stays that way?
mostly you just answer any questions and make sure Franklin doesn't get riled.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm happy to tell you what I know.
You already got him riled, so we're already a little bit behind.
Another important thing, make sure you know what we're asking, because if you don't know, that's going to be bad for you.
Well,
I need y'all to, I already
Goodness.
clicked the button and set the headshot.
Yeah, you've cocked the gun.
I'll do my best to know what
Guys, are we the baddies?
I'll do my best to know what y'all need me to know, but I only know what I know. You know?
Okay, let's start at the top. What's going on here? As far as you can tell.
Well, they pay me pretty good money to watch this place, and like once every couple days, they shuffle some of those things in through here, and he points down towards the zombies.
And then what?
Well, and then they go in through the back, and then down through that tunnel, and they go wherever that tunnel leads to.
You don't go down there though.
Oh no, I'm not allowed to go down there. My job is simple. It's look after the warehouse, stay on the other side of them doors when it turns into the funnel and those things just walk in here of their own accord and walk down that tunnel like they meant to, like they want to. And my job is just stay out of the way, watch the place, and blow the tunnel if anybody comes snooping around.
Sure. Other question. You ever had anybody go in there who didn't come out? Like one of the people you work with or work for, they went down there, didn't come back up as far as you can tell.
No, I ain't seen nobody but them zombies go through that tunnel. It was dug when they hired me. And
They got more of these warehouse things.
as far as I know, don't know where, don't know how many, but
How'd you get hired?
Well, I was sort of down on my luck and sort of wallowing in that in a um, less than reputable drinking establishment. And one of them fellers, and he points to the dead judge on the ground. One of them fellas offered me good cash money if I'd show up here and keep my mouth shut and keep other people out. Said the only thing that was important was keeping my nose down, nose to the grindstone, making sure no one else got in here, and minding my own business. Didn't even really mind if I drank on the job. Took his bonus.
How much did he pay you?
I got $10 a week.
Pretty good money.
To open them gates and just hang out and drink whatever whiskey they brought in. Goddamn right, it's good money.
All right. Well, where my head's at right now is I'm gonna pay you, and I'm gonna pay you to preferably leave here, for at least a couple weeks. But as part of the payment, I also just really want you to give us more information. Like how many have been going in there with that you've been minding?
Well, all right, I don't know. I mean, it seems like half a dozen to a dozen, each time. I've been here 4 or 5 times, right? So I don't know, between 30 and 50 would be my guess.
And when that start?
Oh, well, they brought me on a couple weeks ago.
All right. How much contact you had with one of these? I point at one of the judges.
Well, no, I had contact with that judge. Points to the one you're pointing at.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know. He gave me $10 a week. That was his name.
Sure. Okay. Well,
Old $10 Tommy.
Yeah, I don't ask no questions. They told me to get in here, be on the right side of the gates when they turn into that alley thing, so the zombos can walk through here. That's what
Sure.
I do.
all right. Anybody else have any questions? Anything I'm not thinking of?
If you're not thinking of it, I'm also not thinking of it.
You got any money on you?
Yeah, okay. What's your name, friend?
My name is Bob Boone.
All right, Bob. I'm gonna level with you here, Bob.
Yeah.
We need you to have never seen what happened here, what we did, none of that. The problem you see is that somebody knows you worked here. At least like one other person who's not here probably knows you worked here, and they probably know where you're staying and know a little bit about you. So what I'm gonna need you to do once I pay you is to get out of here and go somewhere where they don't know you go.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you all are talking about, cuz this place was like this when I showed up tonight, and I don't know who you folks are or what you're doing here or why you're investigating this. But that ain't none of my business. So you all just go on with your investigation about whatever happened here. And if you're looking for me, well, good luck, because I'm leaving town.
Sure.
If there's one thing I know, it's that the people that run this place are dangerous.
Yeah, that was my thought too, was you're gonna end up like one of those. I point at one of the zombies. Because you're sort of the disposable front here. Instead, I'm gonna give you money to get on a train and get the fuck out of here. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great to me, sir.
Yeah, how does $15 sound? That's at least a week, right?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Sure. I reach out to shake his hand.
Yeah,
Take a couple dollars out of my
he is
bag.
aggressively shaking your hand
Oh, yeah.
and thanking you.
Everybody okay with this arrangement?
Your money.
Yep.
At this point, this is actually working out pretty well. I started paying attention for if the cops were coming.
All right. Now, it is super important that you
make me a notice roll, Franklin. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying it's super important. As I said, you get the fuck out immediately. Like, walk from here to the nearest train station.
Okay. Yeah, he's aggressive now that he's gotten the money from you and has aggressively shook your hand with both of his hands. He is now making an attempt to do that to everybody as he's walking sort of down the line to go out the front door.
Yeah, last question. What was the protocol for if you got rumbled? Like, you just blow the thing and then run, or what was the second part of the plan?
Well, no, it was blow the thing and the site's cooked at that point. They said we can do whatever the hell we want, right? Because like I said, that's the guy I knew from the operation, and he points to the dead judge on the ground. It's the only guy I knew, right? So they said blow the tunnel and then do whatever the fuck you want to do, because you don't know us from a hole in the wall.
Okay, everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
I've been ready to go for a while now.
You
When
don't.
he comes up and tries to shake my hand, I just give him an evil eye.
Okay. Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Right. He skips you. Right. Like anyone who gives him any sort of attitude or whatever, like he'll just tip his hat and walk on to the next person. Who's the first person out the door? You do not notice anything, Franklin.
I feel like I'll be first.
Okay. As soon as the door opens, you hear Abigail Beckett.
Fucking.
I swear to God, if somebody tells me to get in a box, I'm burning this entire fucking town to the ground.
This one might just be Hellstrom.
We're fucking killing that guy.
Vacation's over, Miss Beckett.
Okay, well, more mundane authorities. Got it.
Mr. Hellstrom has said that vacation leave's over. We're going to need you to bring the tin can back to the office.
Rude.
How dare you? How absolutely dare you?
How dare I what?
Can I see this person?
Sure. Like this person has stepped out and is standing maybe 30 yards away, right? Just in front of the doors. Do you not have stolen Hellstrom property in your possession? That is, if you're not in fact on vacation, as we've been told that you are.
I am not on vacation. I don't have stolen property. This is a person. How very dare you?
I do have some stolen Hellstrom property.
Not now. Now is not the time. Now is not the time.
Yeah.
I appreciate your candor. Now's not the time.
Well, look, this is
Set the record straight.
just supposed to be a friendly reminder, Abigail, that playtime's over. We're gonna.
Do I know? Who are you? Who in the world do you believe that you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was pretty clear. Work for Mr. Hellstrom. Help him get things back that have gone astray. You could call me a shepherd of sorts.
No, I don't believe I will. All right, well, run along. Message delivered.
Okay. Well, just to be clear, right? If you're not back in a week, then things are going to get ugly. I'd rather that not be the case. You sure you don't want to talk about this?
Franklin, put the gun down. It's okay.
It's about to start getting fucking ugly, dude.
Made my way. My zombie following me. Tell you what, if the world is still around in a week, we can have this discussion again. But as there's a solid chance that it may not be, I really don't have time for you right now.
Well, the world may not be around for you in a week. Miss Beckett. I sure hope it don't come to that. We just need back the means to achieve the goal which Mr. Hellstrom hired you to help him achieve. That person is in fact what you were hired to do for Mr. Hellstrom. So you are in breach of contract. Now, if, I don't know, you had something else that might help Mr. Hellstrom achieve that which he is hoping to achieve, maybe he'd forget about the stolen property situation. Anyway, you got a week to think about it. Tips his cap, turns his back, and starts walking away.
I'll just sort of looks around at everybody. Yes, that is a problem for future Abigail, assuming we are all alive. Or at least I'm alive. That feels
be
like it's something
precise,
this week.
Abigail, for 7 days from now. Precisely.
Yeah, future Abigail. If there is
Yeah.
such a person.
Ah!
Well, now what? We have a world to save still.
Run away.
Or we could simply stop and future Abigail doesn't have a problem in a week.
Ah!
Can we get,
I mean,
we-
short term, run away from the exploded building.
yeah, can we get the
Yes.
fuck
Are we
out
sure
of
we
here
don't want to go
already?
down into the tunnel and see where they were taking those things and for what
But
purpose?
isn't? Can
It's
we?
It's collapsed. Full
Oh,
rubble.
I didn't see it. Well then,
Right. So consider we have two
Fine.
wanted people. Well, like a true wanted and a soft wanted.
oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
wait, I'm the soft wanted, right?
Yep.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Man, I wish
Let's go.
Yeah,
We're running.
It's
We're
nice to be
jogging.
Soft wanted.
yeah. I mean, there's like a handful of people around, right? And not like necessarily staring, but just sort of confused about all the commotion, like in the middle of the fucking night, right? They see you guys leave. They see this person walk away from the warehouse. They see you guys leave the warehouse. Bob Boone, as soon as he's out the door, whatever direction you guys head in, he is going in the opposite direction. He's gone in no time.
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
Yeah, it's good instincts.
yeah. So headed back to, I do not have the name of the inn where Team B is staying. We'll call it the Gilded Girdle. Are you headed back there or somewhere else you want to go in the meantime?
And time wise, it is the middle of the night.
Yeah.
We can go together. Shit. It's either that or go back to the train, right?
We could try to find another one of these places and try to get down into their tunnels before they get exploded. That way we can figure out what they're trying to do with the zombies. It shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, I do, and I gesture to the zombie. I do have someone who might be able to lead us there.
That's
Is it-
definitely a thought. There's
This is not
also
the one that could talk, right?
What? No, this was one of the judges.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really interesting question, Ted. God damn it.
we also could go back to the building where this all started, but we'd have to take a more active approach.
Okay. Are you saying we go back to their building and have a shootout in there?
Well, we know that's where something is for certain. We just don't know how to get to it. And then if we're talking about what we do and don't know, that's that.
We have to set that up. We'll have a
All right. Well, if we're gonna do any other kind of anything tonight, I'm gonna need to pray for a bit. So I'm gonna get started on that. You let me know in like an hour.
Let's head back to the hotel, right? Rest up, figure out our plan. And maybe we'd do it tonight, but some of y'all need sleeping. Well, you ain't no good to us if you're falling over in the street.
all right. Let's head back to the fucking hotel. Let's try not to get caught on the way back.
I mean, yeah, that's easy enough. Like once you are out of the warehouse and out of like literally like a block away from the warehouse, there's no one who's following or interested in precisely what you are doing out on the street. So getting back to the Gilded Girdle is not terribly difficult. Who all is just calling it a night at the Gilded Girdle?
Yes.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Those-
call it.
Yeah, me too, I think.
Okay.
How far is the train from our hotel?
That's a real good question, actually.
I don't know. Half hour, 45-minute walk.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna
I'm just-
check on the train and then come back.
I will go with you. I need to look at a few things I have there.
Okay. Abigail and Thomas are going back to the train. Friendly, Cassie, Franklin, are you? Are you staying in or are you going out?
I think I'm gonna stay in.
Okay, so Friendly, Cassie, Franklin, and Cornelius are staying in. And Abigail and Thomas heading out to the train station. Great. Yeah, no notice roll required. You get to your train, and the sort of barn door on the side of the train is slid open.
I walk up and grab the door, slide it all the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Looks like this place has been ransacked.
Oh, hell. Hop in it.
Yeah, it's a shithole in here at this point. Make me a notice roll.
Where is notice? There it is. Pop off, yes.
Hell yeah.
I actually don't see any dice. I just hear them.
Dude, a lot of popping off tonight. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, between the two of you, you make a quick inventory, look at each other, and you both come to the same assessment. Like, if they were looking for something specific, they didn't find it because nothing's missing. It's just everything's thrown about.
No B team is here. Like,
Nope, B team's back at the Gilded Girdle.
okay,
Mhm.
just making sure, just being
Yeah.
extra sure.
Excellent
Okay,
question.
weird question.
Yeah.
What about the bodies of the judges? Because I had 3 judge zombies that were here, and then I turned off their zombification.
Yeah, those bodies
at
are
one
still
point.
here.
Okay, good.
Whoever came through did not give a shit about those bodies.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the pockets on those zombies all turned inside out. So whoever was here was thorough.
They must have been looking for the string if they ain't taking none of this. And I gesture to like the very valuable, crazy things we've collected.
Yes,
Is the only thing that ain't here and worth more than that.
and would be small enough to fit in pockets.
Speaking of, where are the ring? Not the rings. Where is the ring, Frodo? Where are the strings?
One of them's in me.
Yeah,
I'm holding
and
on to
one's
the other one, I think.
in the box.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of them in you. One of them is in a box.
It's in the no tracking strings box.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 2. We just have the 2?
We have a third one that was the last one that we got, and I think I have that one too.
I believe you have all of them.
Okay. Just trying to, string check.
Okay, so it sounds like I have all of them, and one of them's in me, and 2 of them are in the can't track this box.
Mhm. You can't track this.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It was going in my head. Don't worry.
What do you think about maybe me staying here to make sure they don't come back?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I doubt they'll be back. Only because whatever they were looking for, they didn't find. And as long as we don't stay here, there's no likelihood for them that whatever they were searching for has been returned here. So, I suppose I could leave the zombies here to take care of everything.
Yeah, but they won't put it back the way we like it.
Oh, I meant to defend the place. I could tell them to attack anyone that comes here before I turn them off.
Nah, I'm just gonna stay here the night. I think I'm gonna
I don't think
quit
that's a good
things.
idea because we know Hellstrom is here looking for you. I think you should stay with the rest of us.
They've been looking for us. All right,
Yes,
I
but
ain't afraid of
we
them.
know they're in town. We know they're here.
And if they wanted to take us, then they would have, but they didn't.
Okay, well then I'm staying here as well.
Good.
And
I could use the help.
oh no, I mean I will activate all of my zombies and then direct them to do what Thomas says.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Tell.
That is, hey, look at that! It would take me 6 power points. I have 6 power points.
Perfect.
I am out of power points, but I have 4 zombies.
Perfect. Excellent.
About as rich as a cemetery.
Great. Anybody else? Anything you want to cover before morning comes?
Nope.
All right. Fantastic. Morning arrives. Those of you, oops. Friendly, actually, you are, depending on how early you're up, I will allow you, obviously, to decide whether or not Jim Abbott wakes you or comes pounding on your door while you are in early morning prayer.
I think, yeah, I'm doing my early morning minding when the pounding on the door happens.
Yeah. Friendly. What'd you
Yeah.
find out?
Come on in.
Yeah, he excitedly comes in. He's like, "Oh, well, what news?"
Not a whole lot, other than they're gathering up some of the undead in basements.
Well, that seems awfully weird. Any idea what for?
Honestly, it's not really my forte to know what for. Which I suppose maybe it's yours now that I think about it.
Well, I mean, first thing comes to mind, like I don't know what for, right? But I got a good inkling about how for. I mean, I put together
Yeah.
a box for old Mr. Emerson that would God damn it. Hold on. Go fuck yourself. I put together boxes for old Mr. Emerson that would attract some of these zombos.
Yeah, but what was that other thing you made? Other kind of like.
Well, I mean, his had 2 parts, right? It was the thing that would attract the zombos, and it was the thing
Sure.
that would sort of keep them calm and let them function more like normal members of society.
Right, but I mean, not that. The thing you were making for Sutton, the thing Abby tried to look at it and didn't go good.
Oh yeah, the circuit rider boxes. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not real clear on exactly what those things did. She's the one who drew up the plans for them, right? But best I could tell, right, they, when infused with the right power, right, they would help reveal the barrier between this world and the hunting grounds.
to refresh my memory, those boxes, like, how big are they? Because I vaguely remember them being kind of big.
The box folds up into the size of like a rather large suitcase.
Yeah.
Inside the suitcase is it looks looks a lot like a cross, but and that cross gets you close the suitcase again. The cross gets mounted right on the suitcase. So now someone can stand on the suitcase, right? Stand on the box. They can basically rest their arms or hold onto the two wings of the cross with their hands, right? At the intersection is where the spike is that he created from the nails from the horses from the hunting grounds, right? And as the drawings indicated, a person would stand on this box, right, and pull themselves into that nail, and until the nail pierced their chest. And then it gets vague. Like that much you had, right? And then what happens next? It's sort of vague. It's sort of this thing that Jim has said, where that has something to do with infusing these things with the power, and then the barrier reveals itself. There was, I believe, somebody had some decent rolls and connected that up with the tale that the Sue told about Iktomi and the web that she weaved to create the barrier between this world and the hunting grounds.
Jim, how many of those circuit things did you make?
Well, I mean, it was the plan was originally for 9 of them, but I mean, you guys showed up when they were picking up the last 2, right? Or no, I'm sorry, you guys showed up for the second to last shipment, so they got
Right.
5 of them. We busted up you got these 1.5. I fixed that other one, I
Sure.
guess. So 2, right? And then they ain't getting their last 2 because I found you.
Yeah. You think like whatever those are for, like if you stabbed it into an undead, whatever magic is making them undead would be good for it, or like are they just feeding those zombies into the boxes?
I mean, it could be, but I don't know how magical the undead are. I don't know that. Seems like you'd have to cram a awful lot of those things, and I don't know that those nails can. I mean, everything other than nails is just wood, you know. But them spikes, I don't know. Maybe they can store that kind of energy.
I mean, they're working with dozens and maybe several dozen at least zombies at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, I hear you, but why do you think the 2 are connected?
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly a what else are they for? Then again, they blew the place as soon as they knew we were there, which makes me think that they would have had to do something to get one of their boxes out if they really needed it for anything, and if they were charging it. There's probably fucking tunnels down there leading to different warehouses. And where's Abby? I need to. Have you seen her?
I haven't seen her or Thomas. Then again, I didn't look real hard. I woke up and hightailed it down here.
Hey, I didn't check to see if she was drinking last night. I need to get better about that. Okay, like get to my feet, do some stretches.
Okay. Jim sees you doing stretches and tries to mimic the stretches that you're doing.
Yeah, mostly it's that lower back one. You sort of grab and I mean, I could explain some of the nerves back there to you, but it bored me silly.
Oh, that
and
hurts.
I don't think.
Oh God, that hurts.
Yeah, not like that. No. Yeah.
God, dude, they're gym bros together.
How it started.
It's
Whoa.
sort of fascinating
Whoa.
to me, like when I talk to someone like you, to be like, I got to remember that I ignored more about medical knowledge than you've ever even vaguely heard of, which is strange.
Yeah, if you say so. I mean, I can whip you up a great elixir in no time. Cures baldness, snake bites, hangovers, consumption.
How much poppy's in it?
Oh, it's like 75% poppy.
Yeah. Honestly,
You
I think
you do have medical training.
yeah, Abby would like roll up something and like whip you on the nose, like if she heard you were doing that.
Well, no, I ain't doing that. I'm just saying I could do it if you needed it.
Yeah.
I'd do it for you.
No, don't.
All right.
All right, let's go rouse the troops. Did you need anything other than to ask me how much we didn't learn?
Well, no, I'm excited. I want to know what our next assignment is. I like being on the side of right.
Yeah, it is nice. But the one thing the side of right doesn't have a lot of the times is knowing about anything. So
Oh, well, I'm right
if you're
at
trying
home.
to start, yeah, honestly, exactly. You just need to sort of embrace the not knowing about stuff and doing stuff anyway kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's fine.
Sure. I just stand there for a moment as he's like standing in the door, right? Like I need to go by him. There's just that pause.
Okay.
Yeah, after you?
Oh, no, after you. And steps out of the way and
Sure.
takes his hat
Oh my
off. for the
God,
last time.
what a gentleman.
Yeah, I'll go wake up anybody who isn't already awake.
I think we would be heading back to meet the others at the hotel, in due time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get up. Uh, Scratch
I'm playing
my
solitaire.
ass.
Go on.
Oh my God. Put my clothes on. I'm fucking hungry. I want to get some food. I'm
Yeah.
going to get food.
Easy enough to do. Doing that here.
Oh yeah.
Great. 2 bits and they'll send it right up to your room for you.
Oh. Yeah.
You are in business. How about Cornelius? What do you have on tap this morning?
Probably just coffee while I'm playing cards.
Cool. Easy enough. Cassie?
Man, I wish Abby were back already. I really need to ask her. You know what? I'm gonna head on over to the train. I'll be back in a little bit, and then I'm gonna start heading towards the train. And I want to try to bump into Abby and ask her, "Hey, you mind if I know that we had a couple of corpses left on the train. You mind if one of those went missing?" I could have
What?
asked that a little more straightforward. I need breakfast.
Oh, we should have taken something from the place yesterday. Oh, feel free. Just pick whichever
Yeah,
one.
I didn't think about it. You got a favorite? Someone you want me to like not mess with?
I'll be honest, they all look the same to me, so
All right. Well,
should
God
we
damn it.
I mean, I could have a couple of them march here. Cuz I feel like do we need one for Donnie? Should we have
they're on their own. They can.
Well, I'll send
Sorry,
him
that was rude.
I'll send Donnie your way then. And
Yeah,
let him know that he
best
can-
probably have some privacy.
let him know we have snacks.
Yeah, interestingly enough, when you bump into Donnie, right? He says, "Oh, well, thanks, but Herschel's actually uh, Herschel's actually made arrangements for both of us." Um, and it's at that point that you see Tayan Hollowbird and Ashuka Ska.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Come back into the room with a bag that is both heavy and seems to be getting. It seems
Wet.
damp. And Donnie says, "Excuse me one second, Abigail. Herschel, they're back."
You're handled, it would seem.
Yeah, they're Tan just looks at you and says, "Look, these two need to eat. Not my place to judge."
Oh no, I wasn't. I was going to offer one of the. You know what? It doesn't matter.
You know what?
That doesn't need to
Wait,
be
offer one of what?
I have a few on tap walking around the train. It's nothing weird.
Asuka says, "Nothing weird. Those things are days old. Cassie might get sick. Please send her our way and we'll get her fresh meat."
I mean, one of them is from yesterday, and it's preserved, but I'll walk back
I
to the
don't
train.
mean, I'm sorry. It was rude of me. I don't mean to besmirch your methods. I mean, we did go out and kill this
I
morning.
might be able to save myself I might be able to keep my fourth. I'll be right back. I will run back to the train.
Cassie, I have one question for you under this situation. Given that
Uh-huh.
you bumped into Abigail and you were headed to the train, Abigail headed back, had this conversation, is now hightailing it to get back to you. Does she get back to you before you're eating one of these zombies?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay. Okay. Amazing.
Cassie, Asuka says that. Oh, well. Sorry, you could have had something a little fresher.
Yeah, that might have been nice. Well, I mean, you might be able to still use it. It's just missing. No, probably best retire this one.
On the other hand, I could try doing just the hands, like a crawling claw, perhaps.
God.
Thomas, who obviously would have been with you during all of this, simply says, "I don't know why I thought y'all were talking about something different, but I'll tell you one thing: I don't miss eating. Not anymore, I think."
Oh my
That's
god.
weird because I sure do.
Amazing. All right, team. Let's take about 10 minutes right here. We will reconvene in 10 minutes. to it. So we've it sounds like everyone, with the possible exception of Abigail, has had an opportunity to grab some coffee or some morning sustenance. Um, Jim is doing his best to get both groups together for a debriefing. Is there anyone who is not interested in participating in that?
We're all there.
Interested? No. Willing? Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm kidding. I am interested.
Okay. So much like when you first met up with the B team, the decision is made that it's probably better to have this conversation, although a little cramped, upstairs in one of the larger rooms. They bring up a pot of coffee and some
I think we
tea.
do
Mhm.
inform everyone about the train situation now that we are like
Okay,
all
great.
together.
That'll be the first order of business at this
Yeah.
meeting. You inform everyone that you had discovered the train ransacked.
It didn't look like they had taken nothing, and I spent time with Abigail's help to put it all back about the way it was. I made a few adjustments for efficiency, but I think you'll like it. They didn't take nothing though. They didn't take nothing is the main point. We're thinking that maybe they was after the strings, which weren't there, thankfully.
Or us.
Or us, but
I mean,
But
they were
yeah, I
going
mean,
through
they,
my
they could tell
zombie
that we
pocket.
weren't there and then kept looking.
They went through the zombies' pockets, so I assume they were less interested in us than they were for the string.
Yeah.
Presumably the string. But
Herschel says, "Well, it sounds all fine and dandy, and I'm glad neither you nor the strings were there. But the downside to it sounds like that means there's still whoever's looking for it is still looking for it.
mm-hmm.
Any idea who that might be?"
I mean, we
well,
know one person who's very interested in the strings.
yeah, that'd be my guess as well.
Fair enough. In that case, well, we're already on the lookout for her and her folk anyway. Guess it don't change much.
Though it could be Hellstrom, though yeah, I think it comes to the same end result either way.
Charlotte asks, "How do you figure?"
Well, either way, it's just someone looking for the strings and not finding them. So here we are.
Charlotte indicates that she's gonna think on that. We've got something brewing, but doesn't have anything to add further at this point. Herschel says, "What'd y'all find out on your zombie walkabout?"
Well, we do know that Avery and their folk are keeping batches of zombies all well somewhere, and that they got secret tunnels under the city or parts of it.
There was some big concentration of magic beneath the headquarters of the aid workers aid association.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm kind of thinking that maybe them tunnels lead to that central location possibly, but I mean we need to go looking, I think.
Interesting.
Might lead to there, or there just
Like maybe
as as part.
maybe them underground paths lead to a cave under the Laborers Relief and Aid Society, and that's maybe where they're setting up them circuit breaker boxes or something. Or I mean, I'm not sure. Well, wait, weren't those boxes heading to Mesa Verde?
Yeah, those boxes are down Mesa Verde Canyon. That we know for sure.
Thinking about them folks what was upturning the train, I could have Andy kind of keep watch over there, so that way we don't have to. Or wait, no, Abby, you got your zombies on the case.
Well, yes, but you seem to have an ability to communicate with Andy, or at the very least, Andy could come find you.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, then them zombos can defend, and Andy can keep watch and report.
I think that's pretty smart. I'd hate for something to happen after I just got it just so.
So you're thinking that they're collecting these zombies and somehow using underground tunnels to get them to the HQ?
Moving themselves. Who knows, really?
I mean, getting them
also be where
getting them to HQ, but whenever we went to the headquarters and the zombie was there, didn't they just open the door and kill it? Am I remembering that right?
You are, yes.
Well,
but I also wasn't able to find a path down in that building, so maybe they.
Let me ask you this: who all did the killing of these zombies at the Aid Society?
Hard to tell from our vantage point.
I mean, I asked the question because my days in the military, I can say pretty definitively, not always the case that the sergeants and privates knew the general's plans or marching orders.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. The doorman might have just been, man, what are these zombies doing here, and shooting them for.
Right. I mean, if they've got.
They did make some comments kind of like that.
Yeah, if they got big old nefarious plans, it's unlikely that they're sharing them with every dues-paying member of the organization. They got their close counsel. They're in on it. Outside of that, who knows?
Well, if we're looking to find out, the only way to know is to get in one of them tunnels. And we only know, well, we don't know where any tunnels are, but we know there's got to be a way to access something underneath that building somehow. Inside, outside, what have you. And we don't know where any one else of them things is. Dang, maybe I should have used dynamite last night. Try to blow open the hole they blew close.
Herschel said, now hold on a second, friend. No reason to go blowing up the city just yet.
I need a couple more sticks of dynamite for that.
All right, well, look, I'll help you procure some if we need to, but let's hold off on the dynamite for a second. What about Mesa Verde Cannon and these circuit rider boxes? What do y'all want to do about that?
I was going to say, do we think it's possible that those tunnels might be part of where the ritual is being done? I mean, this sort of thing would be noticeable on the street.
You talking about the tunnels of Mesa Verde or the tunnels under the city?
I suppose Mesa Verde, because we know the boxes went to Mesa Verde.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if the boxes are there, then that must be where they're doing the ritual to make the veil
Right.
more apparent so that they can tear it apart. But that just leaves me like, well, what the hell's happening here? Maybe the magic signal that's under the ground that, these perhaps they're just gathering a group of zombies that they can like release on the town to cause a distraction or something like that. Maybe this is a very deadly red herring.
Well, red herring or no, I mean, it's certainly going to be deadly. It sounds like there's deadly business going down in Denver and deadly business going down in Mesa Verde Canyon. Which one y'all want to investigate and which one you want us to investigate?
We know the boxes have been sent to Mesa Verde. I'm inclined to go there myself.
I think that we need to get there and try to figure out what's happening and where that's getting set up. And I mean, if you fellas can figure out a way to get underground,
Okay, well, yeah,
figure
I
out what's
mean,
happening.
we'll certainly keep that in mind. I think the other thing we can do is trying to figure out the scope of the problem. And Charlotte chimes in. It was like, yeah, I think before we try and get underground, we'll try and figure out how many similar warehouses there are around town. It's unlikely that the one you found is the only one, right? And so we'll do what
Good
we
idea.
can, try and figure out the scope of the problem, and then try and figure out what we can about these tunnels.
I think that'll be mighty helpful.
Great. We'll get started as soon as possible. Are you all heading out now? You have business to conduct in town? Thomas? Do we need to go buy more dynamite?
Well, blowing up the town was more of a joke. I wouldn't actually do that.
All right, fair enough.
Though I will take you up on more dynamite.
Okay. Yeah, you are free to go. I mean, it's Denver. If you're buying a shit ton of dynamite, like people might start asking questions, right? But reasonable amount of dynamite you can just pick up and mark the money off your sheet.
Now, as an American, what do you think the most reasonable amount of dynamite one should have is?
I
For
would,
self-protection.
look, I would
For my concealed carry.
For my concealed carry.
I would say, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, in this day and age, right? It's probably weirder if you're buying a stick of dynamite. If you're buying a
One
single,
stick is
doing something
suspicious.
like, if
fucked
you're
up.
buying 1 or 2 sticks, like that's crazy suspicious, right? As opposed to like if you're buying, 10 sticks of dynamite, like, all right, he's buying 10, he's got something he's got to blow up.
I only got one gopher hole. All right.
I mean, all of this is to say you can buy however many you want.
I can buy some dynamite.
You
Yeah.
can buy some dynamite.
Officer, I swear it's only one stick. I'll buy more.
Right,
I'll buy more.
I was
I
on my
got-
way, I swear to God.
I was on my way to the bank to get more money. To buy more
Look,
dynamite.
my dynamite guy just had one stick. I'm gonna get more when he restocks. He's
The
just gonna
boys-
re-up. He's gonna see his guy, and then
Little
not
Timmy
holding
is
enough
trapped in the well.
It's a likely
You don't have enough
story.
dynamite on your person.
You don't have enough dynamite on you. I'm gonna have to take you in.
Right.
That's too funny.
Cool. It reminds me there's an old bit by a group of comedians that primarily did like radio shows called the Firesign Theater. Very weird shit, right? And one of the bits they do is an alternative version of the 60s where everyone in power, right, is just doing drugs constantly, and they're pulling people over to be like, dude, show me your stash. And people are like, dude, I forgot it. They're like, yeah, likely story. You're going to jail for regrouping.
Wait, this is an alternate history?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. So you guys, Thomas, you're probably gone an hour or so to pick up these supplies. Any other supplies you want to get?
Any other supplies? You humans
Anybody
need?
wants to get, right? This
Anybody
is the
need
time. If
bullets?
you want other shit on the train for this journey, now's the time.
We need food and bullets.
I don't even think we need bullets. I got so many bullets on there already.
Yeah, bullets are easy to stock up on, as is food. And mark that shit down. Okay. Yeah. Once you yeah, everybody's ready to go. After about an hour or so, um, the B team says their goodbyes. Everyone is like reasonable and normal about it, except for Jim Abbott, who is like wildly effusive about how he's going to pray for all y'all's safety and how excited he is to be working on the same team with you, and how he promises he won't let you down, and what a great day it is. And finally, Tane Hollowbird just grabs him by the scruff of the neck and is like, dude, enough. And drags him off.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey,
Cool. From here, are you just making a beeline for the Mesa Verde Canyon?
I think so. I don't see why we'd do anything different.
All right. That's over not just land, but sort of particularly rough terrain. That's going to be a 2-day trip in your Rail Runner. Do y'all, while you're still in town, let's ask, do you have Ghost Rock to power the gyro thing that helps with your driving rolls?
Yeah, shit.
I have my personal stash, which I am happy to contribute. But we can also try to buy some Ghost Rock.
I don't know what our group fund is currently at.
I have money if we are in need of money.
Rail Runner has 6 pounds of refined ghost rock on it.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks like that's it. So
Cool. Who is driving today? Uh-oh, what happened?
It's
I can drive.
I got a question, Adam.
Yeah.
The noiseless shoes. Oh, you think that'd be possible for me to buy?
Hold on. Let me. Uh, What? I'm having a hard time finding those. What page are you looking at?
It's an infernal device. And I'm looking at it in the core rule section of the
Okay.
compendium.
Oh, the noiseless shoes. Yeah, you got $500.
Hell yeah.
Well, let me ask you this question.
The table on page 34, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Where are you going to buy these? Because infernal
Man,
devices, the most common place to go to get an infernal device is a Hellstrom's. They do have them at Smith and
heck?
Robards as well.
It was someone's dog or someone yelping.
I thought that was you.
You thought it was me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know
my
what?
God,
Let's take a brief moment. Let's just have a check-in. How's everybody doing? Cody, you good?
Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. I wasn't looking at Discord, so I didn't see whose green light went off.
Me
But
either.
Okay. Max, you good?
uh,
I'm fine. And I'm also
It's-
didn't see a green light, so I don't
Okay.
know.
Maggie?
Yeah,
I'm
doing
good.
fine here.
Yeah. Oni?
Not me. I'm just gonna get it like this. It was a it was a family member. My mom.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, glad
Yeah.
everybody's good. Is mom good?
She's all right.
Glad everybody's good. Okay. Sean, I don't want to skip you though. Are you doing okay?
Well, yeah, I'm fine.
General?
I'm fine.
Basically,
I'm feeling
You know,
in
now that you
general.
mention it, I've got a couple of complaints.
How much time you got?
Fantastic.
How much
we've got a
time
couple
you
minutes
got?
to talk. We got a couple minutes to talk about it. I got
I mean,
something
if
to
we could
say.
really take a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. All right, let's go.
Here-
Sounds like everyone's got.
Sounds like everyone's great.
here's the good news, Franklin, right? You can definitely get yourself a pair of the noiseless shoes, right? You know that this is sort of common knowledge, right? You know that the most likely place to get the noiseless shoes, if you want to get them and walk out of the store with them, right, is a Hellstrom Industries showroom, which you know, right, exists here in Denver. You've helped scope one out previously, right? There is a much smaller Smith and Robards shop in town, right? You know with 100% certainty that you can go there and buy the shoes. You just don't know at Smith and Robards if they have them in stock. You might have to buy the shoes and they'll get shipped out here and you can pick them up a little later.
Man, I'm just going to Hellstrom. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Easy
Let me know
enough.
if you'd like some help stealing from Hellstrom. I've got a lot of experience.
Hey.
Oh, you were gonna buy them. Never mind.
Yeah, I got money now. I can actually buy.
I can't help you with that.
I mean, if you still want like a disguise or something, let me know.
I'll definitely take a disguise.
I'll go along with you, and right before you go in the store, I'll glamour you to look like not yourself.
Oh, dude, I'm back to Burnt Reynolds again, dude.
Burnt
Oh
Reynolds.
yeah, Burnt Reynolds.
Ooh,
Okay, no critical failure.
doing
Cool.
all this for swag.
Yeah, you are able to just check on that one thing here. Yeah, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, you're able to go into the Hellstrom Industries and purchase yourself a pair of noiseless shoes.
Hell yeah, baby.
The shoes they have are a little big, but other than they don't have them exactly in your size, but they do have some straps to help adjust them. Um, mechanically, right? Changes nothing to the +2 to the stealth rolls on them. Just a little uncomfortable for you to wear.
You know, I feel like that's the average life in
Okay.
Wild West.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just
Fair enough.
just kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't the last time we had a boot that fit.
Right. Yeah, they're Dr. Scholl's is not yet in business, so foot comfort not the greatest. Great. You got yourself a pair of stealth shoes. There's already Ghost Rock on the train. Thomas has bought. How many sticks of dynamite did you buy, Thomas?
I bought 2. Just
Okay.
2. I already am currently holding 6.
Okay.
So now I have 8.
Yeah,
I feel like
just,
that's
just rounding it out, you know.
yeah, that's including I gave you some dynamite, I think.
Yeah, I've got 2.
Yeah. I'm just going back to normal.
The little shit in me
We
wants
treat these like health
to
potions.
wants to have someone like talk into that little speaker in their hand, be like, "Oh, we just got another one buying only two sticks of dynamite."
2.
But no, you like no one even takes notice that you purchased
All dynamite stores have a picture of Thomas,
Right.
and it says underneath, he can buy 1. He's already got like 12.
Right. My man just likes a round number, and so is constantly buying 1 to top things off.
Just a quick top off, I swear.
Right.
A quick
Great. Cool. I thought I saw, yeah, Cassie, I see that driving roll. That is great. You able to get on the road and head mostly south, but a little bit southwest as well.
South by Southwest.
Let's see if
That's like a concert thing that happens in Austin, Texas, like yearly.
it's a big deal.
I don't
if
know if
remember
anyone else
correctly.
caught that reference or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I knew what it was.
Okay, well, sorry for explaining it then.
Okay. No worries. Look, better explain it than not. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Cornelius, if you could hit that button for me, and let's see.
Yeah, 1 sec. Okay.
When you gotta do that slight jog.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. I can't see.
Is there not a button in
I'm giving
chat?
it a refresh.
Okay.
There's a button in my chat. I think Max just needed to refresh.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm sure that was it.
I've just had so many problems with Foundry recently
Yeah.
that I'm assuming. Actually, don't know if it's Foundry or the Forge.
There we
but-
go.
Cool.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Nice.
Whoa.
there's a coin flip in there.
There's
Cool.
a coin flip.
And 2 12s on D12s. You're welcome. Whatever that means.
Dude,
144 snakes.
Cool.
Oh fuck, dude.
Okay.
Put these motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane.
Yeah, the trip during the day is mostly uneventful. You do see handfuls of undead sort of just walking their way towards Denver. Which, given what you know about what's going on there, right? Although not a great sighting, also not a surprising sighting. You do see actually 3 people on horseback. Turns out they're undead also riding horses into town. So the undead trying to get here any way possible.
They riding undead horses?
They are not. They are riding regular old horses who seem none too pleased about it.
Oh,
Cassie is visibly jealous.
Ah.
Nice.
Don't you have a motorcycle?
Only because she can't ride any horses. Horses hate her.
As the sun begins to go down,
This one is
certainly Cassie, as you are driving the train, so you are looking out the windows, right? The front windows,
Sure, if you say so.
right? But well, I don't say so. The dice say so. You had a successful driving roll, so by definition, you are driving successfully, and that entails.
I did have to
looking out
use
the
a
windows.
Benny, so
That's all right. Anyone else,
Carry
and
on.
I will let those of you, y'all can make your own choices, whether you're looking out, have that door on the side swung open or slid open, I should say. Can see up ahead of you, there is a wagon that is stopped, and there are figures both standing on top of it and surrounding it.
They on the tracks?
There are no tracks here. You are off-roading, which is why it's going to take 2 days.
Yeah.
So this is just like in the wilderness, or this is on a road?
This is, I mean, there's no road, right?
Mhm.
It seems like
Does it
this
look
might
like
be a
they're-
common traveling trail, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
not. It's
Okay.
not worn to the point where this is clearly a road that people use.
Yeah, but it's also, if it was the wilderness, it's how did your wagon get here? when,
Right. No,
like,
it's right.
Yeah.
I mean, you are traveling a route you have seen beyond the undead, right?
Mhm.
You haven't seen many travelers because everyone's weary about the undead, right? But you've seen a handful of other travelers.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Does it
And-
seem like this group is like blocking our path and watching our approach, or are they kind of like trying to solve their own problem?
Make me a notice roll. Anyone who's interested in trying to ascertain what is going on out there.
Haha.
Oh yeah, Cassie.
Like I've robbed a train before.
Oh my god.
I know what this looks like.
Yeah.
Holy
Cassie,
shit.
Friendly.
The
Killing
one
it.
day I
Thomas,
decided
let's
to look
see.
out the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm not. I'm actually not gonna roll.
Okay.
Because I think I'm too busy explaining the new organizational method I used.
Love it.
Yeah.
Are you explaining it to the zombies? Is that what's happening?
to me, actually, that's why I also don't roll.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, like the wild. It's like, you're expecting the Dewey Decimal System, and it's not. Right? It's
Yeah.
just not. It's
So-
not.
And I
that.
just keep asking questions because
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So,
Yeah.
so listen, Father Cox, if something doesn't spark joy, you're gonna have to get rid of it.
Yeah. So I threw away everything that wasn't a gun or dynamite.
Right. Or one of my pictures.
Or one of our.
Right. Yeah. Cassie, Friendly, Franklin. It takes you collectively like 2 seconds to clock this. No one in that situation is paying any attention to y'all. The people on top of the wagon, right, are trying to defend themselves from the people on the ground, mostly with sticks and shovels, right? And with the rays, the people on the ground are clearly undead.
Well, I gotta go help.
Grab my guy. I think I can fucking dome him from here.
Problem.
You don't see why not, but yeah, they need help.
All right. This is there is no world, right, in which you cannot handle this situation, right? Everyone's gonna make one roll of your choosing, like however it is you plan. We're sort of doing this montage style. However it is you plan on interacting with this situation and trying to be of assistance, right? Let me know, right? The target here is going to be um 7 successes. 7 successes will be a perfect result where there are no injuries sustained by any of the individuals you are trying to protect, and you are able to dispatch of all of the undead. Make sense?
Aye.
Yeah.
Cassie, what are you doing?
I'll lean out the window and start just firing shots from my wand.
Fantastic. Excellent. Let's hold on.
You do a sick drift with the train, and then bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I should have rolled another driving roll and just tried to like body him.
Fucking tail whip him with the train. dude.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Fantastic.
No.
Adam, can I change my roll?
Now, none of you move for 30 minutes, okay? This is going to take a while.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't have a very tight turning radius. It's gonna take a while to come back around.
You are able to pick off some of these undead. No problem. Who else has something they would like to do?
I'm just gonna get mine out the way.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the popping off tonight is crazy. Yeah, again, Franklin, another couple great shots. These guys are. The herd is thinning rather quickly.
I'd like to cast telekinesis and use a zombie to bash other zombies.
Great. Let's see what happens.
Oh, dude, that's a 6, dude.
Yeah, fantastic. And a move pulled right out of the back seats of family road trips everywhere.
Yeah.
Cornelius casts.
Quit hitting
Why are you
yourself.
hitting
Quit hitting
yourself?
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is successful in thinning the crowd even further. Who's next?
I don't think I can follow that up, dude.
I think we've got.
Hey, speaking of
Yeah.
zombies hitting zombies,
Yeah.
I've got some zombies that I'm going to send to fight the zombies.
Yeah, great. We'll say, the train is now close enough that they are
pull up
able to
close
close
enough
that
and-
distance without much difficulty.
I don't know what you want me to roll for that, whether it's weird science because they're zombies, or just roll for the zombies, or what.
Weird science seems fine.
Oh,
All right.
I saw the one. I saw the
Very cool. Very cool.
I saw the 0 though.
Friendly and Thomas.
Glass half full.
What would you two like to do?
You go first.
I gotta go first?
Yeah. You got more stuff you can do. You got
Yeah.
you got gun on train, you got fists,
Yeah.
you got
You also have
two
both of
bola.
those things.
I do have the bola.
You got 2 bolas.
I
Not to
want
mention all that dynamite.
I'll use the dino. Solves every problem.
Stay safe.
we
Dynamite.
roll up to save this group and we just throw a chunk of dynamite right into their carriage.
Yeah. Like,
Dynamite
and don't
Boom, different
stop.
problem.
Right? So you just see the explosion in the quote unquote rear view mirror as you're just driving on. Like, you say, oh, save the day again.
Another day of saving folks.
Damn, we're good at
Yeah.
this. Damn, we're so good at it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think what I'll do is yeah, look, I'll just a good 10.
Yeah,
We
hell
love
yeah.
it. I think you know, we like obviously we're you know engaging with these people and like I hop off to run towards them and a couple maybe zombies, you know, turn around and come towards the danger to like stop us. And I'm now, you know, messing them up, getting their attention.
Yeah, I
Help,
think that's absolutely the case. And I would
yeah.
say, since those are the last two successes you absolutely need, right? That a couple zombies turn as you're like approaching them. You dispatch them pretty easily. You pull the last one who's now climbing up onto the wagon. You just pull him off, right? And dispatch them. And you find yourselves with a group of scared and one gentleman injured travelers, which brings us to you, Friendly. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I think this is a good time for a persuasion, just to calm them down. Like, because all that probably happened so fucking quickly, right? That
Mhm.
we're in the moment after they've been pushing these things away for however long they've
Uh-huh.
been. So I'm just gonna do a persuasion to like make them calm down,
Okay.
I guess. Just
Yeah,
be
let's see it.
comforting, right?
Okay. Yeah. Friendly does what Friendly does, and is
Are any of them hurt?
yeah. There's one guy who is his leg has been clawed up pretty good,
Okay.
and he's having a hard time. There's some bleeding and having a hard time putting weight on it.
I
But
got him.
not any longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look over, I see him like limping, holding it.
Mhm.
At this point, it's like barely even like a distribution of power. I just wave my hand over it
Right.
as it gets better.
Amazing. Yeah, and they, I mean, they are both stunned, right? But that's part of what makes the persuasion
Mm-hmm.
and the calming so effective, right? Is that they haven't seen power like this before. They, you know, this this would have laid this gentleman up for months, right? Healing, and instead they're right as rain. Um, uh,
You're both gonna be okay.
oh man, I had I thought we were goners. We can't thank you enough. Um,
Oh, I mean, don't I like take a step to the side, considering I'm the one who's like gotten up there with him to heal the
yeah.
guy so he can get down. Take a step to the side, hook a thumb. Mostly, you need to thank them. I'm just the cleanup crew.
Oh, well, geez, everybody, we certainly would have been goners, had had you folks not come along. I, I I hate to be a I hate to be a trouble, but if y'all have a minute or two more, a moment or two more, if you could help, and he points to the wagon, and one of the wheels is clearly broken. Um, eh, you know, at this point, you can have anything you want on the wagon. We just want to uh, get up and get out of here. Although, I guess we're gonna have to. I guess we're gonna have to walk it, as you see the horse that was pulling the wagon is deceased.
Oh. Yeah, can't heal wagons.
One looks at the other and is like, well, look, we're alive and your leg is somehow better. I mean, I guess we could just hightail it out of here, walk to the nearest town, and try and get us some horses there.
How far is that?
Well, we were sort of hoping you'd know.
I will turn to my own party. How far is that?
I explained the time back to Denver, the only town that I myself am familiar with.
You are familiar with another town, though you haven't been there. You sent the B team there initially, and that is Derry's Ford. Right? You guys are probably here, right? So if you tell them, look, keep heading east, right? You'll hit Derry's Ford.
Yeah, I'll tell them that.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
they ask if you guys are heading east. You want to take a detour, give us a ride?
We're trying to save the world.
To say how far out of our way is that? Because
And we don't save the world if we ain't saving folk along the way, now is we? Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Come on in, hop on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is one of the few situations where you might be safer with us than you are traveling around right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of activity, especially in the Denver area. Here.
Normally, that ain't the case.
I mean, just this
Russ.
week, this train got ransacked.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't quite think those were
good.
connected, but yeah.
Well, much obliged, much obliged. We could not be happier. And they are pulling some things off of the wagon, getting on to and putting themselves onto the train before y'all have time to.
okay, hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
The town that they were headed to,
Mhm.
is where again?
You
Did they
haven't-
say?
You
Rather,
have not inquired about any of that yet.
okay, yeah, no. Let me ask before
Okay.
we do. How many days out do you think you were from? What is your destination anyway?
Oh well, we were trying to head to we know the train runs east of here, right? We were just trying to head to a train, any place with a train station so that we could get on it so that we could go further east. These zombies are everywhere out here. I mean, they're not a lot of them, right? But it's becoming way more frequent and we just got to get out.
And how far outside of? We just left Denver. How far out of Denver are we?
You're, I mean, I don't know mileage wise, but it's, you left, we'll say at like 11 o'clock in the morning. It's
Mhm.
now sun's starting to go down. So we'll say it's, 7 o'clock at night, right?
Okay.
And you're to the west of Derry's Ford.
Okay.
So we can just let them on board and drop them off when we get to Derry's Ford. Like the next town we get to, we'll
Well,
leave them there.
Derry's Ford's a
Or
little out of
west
your
of
way.
Derry's
It's
Ford.
going to
We'd have
add
to go
like,
back.
yeah.
My question really comes down to how many days would it take a zombie horse to pull their wagon to Denver? It sounds like the answer is less than a day.
But can we also fix their wheel? Because that's another problem.
Yeah, we have repair skill. You can
Oh,
try to
okay.
fix
Okay. The zombie horse will say it can get them to Derry's Ford easily by the by the evening, right? Getting them to Denver, if they ride through the night, right, they'd probably get to Denver in the morning. I will also say that while not a certainty, right, you would know that a zombie horse, right, that's one less living thing that a zombie could target. So it makes them a little less appealing, right, for other zombies.
Look, y'all just act undead too, and then camouflage.
I will make that offer to them, but I'm not going to force them to take a zombie horse to
Right. I mean, it's pretty clear, right? They've had enough of zombies, right? Like it
Well, sorry for them.
right, and right, and if they the way they respond is, look, like, we'll take any help we can get, right? And if the help that you are offering, right, is the zombie horse or nothing, right, then we'll take the zombie horse, right? But if one of the options on the menu is that we can get on this this rail car that is riding around out here without rails, and we can be in the company of the people who both saved us from zombies and healed, dad here, well, we'll certainly take the latter. We're not in any position to dictate which of those we're going to take, but if the latter's on the menu, they're certainly taking it. So the
I don't
choice is
think
yours.
that's too big of a problem. I vote we just give them a ride.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry again to ask yet another question. I don't see our destination, Monteverde.
Mesa Verde.
Yeah, the
Mesa Verde.
It's this white dot here.
Okay, perfect. There's no
Yeah,
label on
and
it. So
you're about here, and so getting
Okay.
to Derry's Ford, it will be a little bit of a detour. We'll say it'll add like a half a day on the trip.
I'm fine with that.
Great.
Welcome to
Assuming you have
the SS Wildcat.
Yeah, we'll say that yeah, they get on board. You're able to get to Derry's Ford with no problem. Anybody have any conversation, questions, anything you want to do in the meantime, or are we just getting there and drop him off?
Maybe find out where they're from ish, like
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
region.
ask,
if
like,
that's got any, if that turns out to be relevant to us.
What are y'all leaving behind?
Dirt farm. We'd live, just on the Utah side of the Utah-Colorado border, right? And there ain't tried our hand a little gold mining, panning for gold. That proved worthless, or
Didn't pan out.
No, it did not. Right, and fuck you. And we probably would have just stuck around and eked it out, right? But we heard the stories about the undead, and then they, started showing up, and some of our trade and travel routes started to get, overrun by them, and it's enough. We're going back east. It's awful out here.
Y'all got family back east, or just
No, but there's a lot less undead out east.
fair enough?
Great. You're able to get to Derry's Ford, no problem. That'll count as part of the previous driving roll. And that's that. Anything anybody want to do in Derry's Ford while you've got an unexpected night in a little town?
I
Great.
don't think so. I'll
Alright.
drink a. Wait a minute. I don't drink. Never mind. I don't care.
Fantastic. Um, great. Morning comes. Who's driving today?
I can do it if you don't want to, or it's all you. Either way.
I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah,
I
go
got
for it.
another Benny.
Go for it. And Franklin, if you could hit that let's get random button for us. Hell yeah. And I believe, let me just double check that. Yeah, I believe with oh God.
I love it.
I got a 42 up there.
All right. Oh, good God. Okay. When you were you guys sleeping on the train or going to an inn in town? Some combination of the two?
I definitely stayed on the train.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel staying on the train at this point is
Great.
the better move.
Great. As you're getting ready to take off in the morning, just making your preparations, hopping out, doing an inspection of the train, maybe heading off to get breakfast or do your business somewhere that isn't on the train. Um, whomever of you would like to be part of the group that notices, there is a small campfire, maybe 20 yards away from your train. The fire has been put out recently, and there is a deck of cards, right? That there are clearly some people, some group of people were playing cards around the campfire here. Left a coffee pot that is now empty, left the cards. The fire itself, um, no coals in it, right? But still just a touch, the rocks around it are still just a touch warm. And the cards on the back side of the card just say Hellstrom Industries.
I'd like to pick up that deck of cards
Mhm.
and let me see. I'm reading something here. I'm considering casting like a curse, but let me see. There's a specific form of my curse that it's a permanent and it's very long range, but it requires that I have a personal item,
Okay.
like this deck of cards.
hmm
But I I wonder if I need to know who I'm thinking of. I can't just say whoever's deck of cards this is, curse
Right.
them. I think I need to know the person.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I don't know the spell specifically. What is it
here,
called in your?
my name for it is Jinx.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
It's the actual spell is transform.
Okay.
And the modifier true curse is the one that I'm talking about. I think it's willing. I'm willing to bet that I would need to know who it is, or at least like what they look like, be able to
Mhm.
like picture them in my mind or something. Um, so I'm wondering if it's the guy that talked to Abigail the other day, and I want to. I think I want to bank on it being him and try to curse him using this deck of cards as a conduit. And if he's not one of the guys following us, then it definitely doesn't work.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Um, it certainly sounds like something that you can try. I think the other thing to keep in mind with True Curse is that the range just becomes a mile. So it both
Yeah.
has to be this individual that you're thinking of, right? Because I agree with you. It seems weird that um, a witch could just pick up any item and whoever owned it, they could then curse as long
Yeah.
as they were within a mile. That seems strange.
Yeah.
So yeah, if this person is the owner of these cards and they are within a mile, um,
Cool.
you will
I
be
think
able to use this power.
I want to try it.
Great. The
And
other
I won't
thing
be
that
able to know if it works, I think.
yeah,
But
I was going to say I think that's true too. I'll have to look that up, but that also sounds accurate that you can attempt the curse, but there's nothing that's going to let you know that oh, this definitely worked or this definitely didn't.
yeah, unless I were to try to like scry on that guy or
If you were to
something.
scry on that guy, or the other circumstance in which like you know it didn't work is if you just fail the roll,
Right,
right? Then
right.
you know it didn't work. So yeah, okay, yeah, we're on the same page. Sounds great. Cool.
And if that person exists, I think they get to try to roll against that.
Okay,
But
what are you cursing them with?
I want to transform them into a hare.
Okay. Cool. Let me make a note of that.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of time to cast that, and then we can continue along with our day.
Fantastic. Great. Anybody else? Oh no, we've already done that. This was just the cards. Great. Anybody else have anything they want to do before we head out of town? I see Cassie already made the driving roll, so that's successful.
I'm good.
Great. About just after high noon, just about 1 o'clock, I'd say. You see, you hear some horrible sounds. You see off as you're driving, off to the left. There are some animals. Looks like some wolves are fighting over something. Um, what it is, hard to say. Um, yeah, that's about that. And then just about as the day is ending, we'll say you're about here, right? You see a small dilapidated structure in maybe about 100 yards in front of you. A little
Check it
weird.
out.
Haven't seen anything out here like that for a while.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Cool. Becomes apparent pretty quickly that this is an abandoned railroad station for a rail line that no longer exists. There's maybe um there's maybe 500 yards of track, right? All rusted, the rail ties rotted. And beyond that track, the rest of beyond that stretch, the rest of the track seems gone. The the foundation of this building seems to be pretty solid, but it hasn't seen care in a while. The roof is partially collapsed. If there was ever anything inside it, it's now certainly any, individual or personal belongings, all of that is gone. But even the structural portions of the inside of this building have started to fade from existence. But apparently, actually, anyone who's interested, make me a common knowledge roll. God, the rolls tonight are hot.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so everybody that is interested, right? You there's that like as you're coming upon it, you're like, huh, this is weird. And it doesn't take some of you are quicker than others, right? But it doesn't take long for all of you to sort of get on the same page, like, oh, this must be left over from the rail wars, like one of the lines that didn't make it, right? This was a station that they had out here, and clearly the winners cannibalized the losers, right? And one of the easy ways to get track was just rip up other people's tracks. And
Yeesh.
yeah, and so this is a remnant of a rail line that never was.
The motif of death in that description makes me want to take a minute to like peep into the hunting grounds in this place and see if
Okay.
I see anything interesting.
Just a cheeky hell peek.
Sure. Can you is that another power that you have?
It's
Is
my
it
edge.
okay? Let me take a look at
It's
that edge.
the let's see, spirit sight.
All right, give me a second while I look at that edge. Okay, yeah, cool. As you activate your spirit sight, you see not no real drastic changes, right? But the the structure itself looks more substantive. It looks there's some of the dilapidated pieces are you can see a ghostly version of what this may have looked like, not necessarily in its prime, but maybe 2 or 3 years ago before it started to give way to
Okay.
nature again.
Yeah.
From around the far side of the building, a ghostly figure appears dressed as a porter and looks at you and says, "Sorry, ma'am, can't help you with your bags. Train don't come through here much no more."
I appreciate the offer nonetheless. You have a good day now.
Uh, it then lunges for you,
Cool,
as if to attack you, but seeing as how this is only a vision and you're not actually there,
hmm
that he has no
Kind of startles me a little bit.
yeah, no actual negative effect. Um,
Cool. Very cool. That's exactly what I wanted.
cool, glad to hear it. Um, great. Uh, are we staying in this location? We finding someplace a little less spooky? What's the plan?
Oh, were we looking for a campground, a
Well, I mean,
campsite?
it is end of day. You can press on a little bit, but you're gonna need to rest soon.
This feels like a great place to stop for me, but there is a ghost here, just by the way. He seems to be in
Oh,
the hunting grounds. I don't think it's much of a threat.
do you want me to help him?
Hey, yeah, Thomas, have you got that little doohickey that lets you see into the hunting grounds? Oh, okay, wonderful. Cornelius.
Yeah, I'll pull that out.
Um,
Yeah, I show you the gauntlet and just say, I could punch him if you need
oh,
it.
you got the grabber. Yeah, that's right.
Just let
I
me know.
mean,
I'll be on standby.
if they're invisible, I can make
Just
myself see them.
Henry Cavill cocking of the fists.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that they're invisible. They really aren't on this plane. I was able to peek into the hunting grounds and I saw them there. They lunged at me but didn't make contact. I mean,
I
that's not to
mean,
say that something couldn't provoke them to come over the veil or something, but
I guess if I banish them from there, did they go back there or do they go to here?
well, I don't know if you can.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing to target.
Yeah. I think we
well,
can stay here. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but if any of you are a little ghost shy, we can move on a little bit.
Hey, fuck it. It's one ghost.
what's the amount of ghosts that would be too many ghosts for you?
For us?
Not for us, but like for you personally.
For me personally? 4?
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
3.
That feels high.
I feel like the first one, maybe he's a chill dude. You never know. Second one, maybe a little sad. Third one, kind of pissy, but doesn't do much. The fourth one, now it's been a killing spree here. So I'm like, it's someone's pissed, right? Someone's gonna be mad.
So 1 out of every 4 ghosts died in a terrible passion, and
No,
you're worried about that.
no, it's not 1 out of 4. Once we get to the fourth one, that's how I know it's like, oh, this some fucked up shit happened here. It's deep.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's sort of
retroactively, all of them are bad.
a larger event.
Yeah, like once we get into the higher numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I think I agree.
I'm already half ghost, so I don't really care.
The first 3 can be like generational ones. That's just like, ah, man, this place fucking sucks. But like the fourth one's like, now we're cursed. Like now it's a curse. That shit.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, join the club.
Okay. So is the conclusion that we are under 4 ghosts, so this is a chill spot?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Fantastic.
The Franklin's ghost nest.
Right. Look. Franklin's ghost hypothesis, right, is neither proven true or false this particular evening, right? Because the fact that no ghosts bother you tonight, right, isn't enough to prove anything one way or the other, right? However, right, you are not bothered by ghosts. So Franklin, if you feel like gloating that, see, I told you, like less than 4 and we're cool, like that's your business,
Right.
brother.
I'm not telling anybody I told you so. But I be
I'm telling
I
all
knowing
of
things.
I told you so.
Oh,
I
man.
know some things about these ghosts now. I've been here too long.
I mean, I guess you are the one who's been over there.
See? You see that? That's true. That's true. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
You might be cursed now that I think about. Well, I don't think I saw any curses on you.
I don't think I'm cursed. Hell, I got the least fucked up shit going on with me and my soul. I'm kind of
Yeah.
all right.
Besides the mask.
We're gonna keep bringing up the mask, but like the mask is
Yep.
just, just a
Yeah.
cool mask.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
You ever thought about you was cursed, huh? You ever think about that?
Yeah, kinda. I don't think I am though, but maybe you wouldn't know, right?
Maybe you wouldn't know. That is so true. Do you think one of us is cursed between me and you?
Between the two of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not. I think like Cornelius is our benchmark. And
For cursed?
he seems kind of cursed.
He seemed like
Like-
he signed up for that one.
I don't know about that,
I
but
signed up for mine too, and I'm definitely cursed.
okay.
Cornelius.
I'm actually cursed because I signed up for it.
Uh-huh.
So wait. Cornelius, you in the same boat? What's going on there?
What? Oh, well, a curse being like a hex or charm that is negatively affecting your life, no, I don't believe I'm under one. But I do believe that the forces do conspire against me.
Wow, that's worse, I think. Holy shit.
The
The way you
cosmos
said
fucking
that.
hates me, dude.
Honestly, the look in your eyes when you said it. Do you need a hug? That
Dude.
was horrible.
I don't think that will fix the problem.
I don't think it will either, but
Yes, Master Cox. Do you need a hug?
Quiet. He says that a little too loud.
Dude, what's they fuck me for?
never mind. You don't need a hug. You're good.
Y'all was worried about me, but it's fucking that guy over there.
I mean, oh, you mean the guy that screams all night, every night? Every night that
Hey,
we've
y'all-
known him? Yeah,
Hey, y'all
that
keep
guy?
asking about this goddamn mask. See, that's the issue. Hey, he's hiding right in front of us.
I mean, we've been knowing he's got that problem. Like night 2, he was screaming.
Hey, and we just let it ride, dude. You see what I'm saying, dude?
What are we gonna do about it? I'm not a sleep. Abby, do you know
What do you-
anything about sleep doctrine?
I can put someone to sleep, yes. I mean, it's called to sleep, but that's not.
I guess we've never asked like whether you could. Oh, never mind. Do you think Cornelius would scream through anesthesia?
I love how we're
There isn't-
talking about him like he's not right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something tells me even when Cornelius is there, Cornelius isn't really right there.
Yeah, he's kind of staring into the middle of the group.
It's constantly the Matthew McConaughey smoking a cigarette stare.
Yeah.
Just middle
Yes.
distance, fixed,
Yeah.
haunted.
We don't see it, but the dealer's there, arms open, waiting for a hug.
Yeah.
It turns out that's
Like that.
that's the dealer's whole deal, right? Is he's just been through person after person trying to get a hug from somebody.
Trying to get a hug, bro.
Yeah,
He's been trying for
yeah,
centuries.
can't get one.
That's the real reason he wants to come through.
Yeah,
He's doing a Willy Wonka, but it's
Yeah.
with hugs.
Yep.
Is what he's doing.
Amazing.
Why don't you
Cool.
want to be my friend?
Where my hug at?
Why you accept my friend request, big bro? Oh, fuck the dealer, dude. Fuck the guy.
Oh, fuck that guy.
All
All right.
Are we ready to take off this morning?
Think so.
Yeah.
Who is driving
Yeah.
this morning?
I can do it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay.
Do we still have a thing that adds one to
You
driving
do.
rolls?
Yes, you absolutely do. Yeah, I haven't needed it as of yet, but you've still got it.
You've
I'm
still
gonna just
got
put
it.
that in there just in case,
Yeah,
because
'cause
yep,
you
I knew I
absolutely
was going to be the
bingo.
one to
Yeah.
need it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as you're pulling out, you can both feel the rail runner start to get away from you a little bit. But as it does, where'd it go? You feel the gyroscopic what's it called? What do I call that fucking thing? The gyroscopic dynamo like correct your overcorrection, and off you go in a straight line.
At that little the thing from Mario Kart that keeps you on the road.
Nice.
You know what the little
My bumper,
the
my
Lakitu.
bumpers.
Friendly. If you could hit that let's get random button, that would be great.
So, as a group, I feel like we all came to conclusion that the Warrior Cats is our name.
Love it.
Yeah, whenever we invited
also
people
agree
onto
with
the
this.
train, I said SS Warrior Cats, and no
Nope.
one disagreed.
The
So it's
Warrior
official.
Cats and the Becketts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to announce the Beckett's part, because I'm going to say the
Right.
Warrior
Oh.
Cats to keep.
Sure.
Yeah.
So my game plan is to hope y'all just forget to say it enough that it's only the Warrior.
This is perfect.
You hate to hear
You
that.
roll towards the opening of, or the, hard to say opening because there's paths in from many different directions, but at least from the direction you're headed, right, the northern portion of the Mesa Verde Canyon, you approach that location. Getting there, we'll call it 10:30 in the morning. Did I add a date? Yeah, I did add a date. Okay, great. Getting there about 10:30 in the morning. As you do, you see a somewhat familiar sight, not real familiar, but somewhat familiar, sort of at the opening of this canyon. It is a larger than normal covered wagon. Not much larger, but a little bit larger than normal. Not quite as large as the Sister of the Roses covered wagon. You can also tell it's not the Sister of the Roses wagon because the cover on this wagon is just white. In addition, that is sort of a secondary detail that you notice, because the first thing you notice is attached to but hovering above this wagon is a very sizable best way to describe it is a balloon.
Bitch.
What is the plan, team?
Drive the train into that wagon.
I was gonna say, burn this shit to the ground.
Y'all
Um,
You
need
say that we kind of
dynamite?
recognize the person?
well, it sounds like some people have definitely recognized based on that description, right? This is this is in fact
Yeah, the dirigible.
at least
One of them.
one of, you don't know which one, right? But it is at least one of the air carriages that you have seen take off from.
Oh yeah, when those 4 left
Yeah.
from the Laborers Aid and
Yeah.
Relief
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah, it is one of those. Is the plan to ram it?
Look, I think we should ram it so it can never escape us ever again. What's the point of this train if we're not crashing it into something?
Yeah, no, this sounds awesome. Let's do it. I should stop recommending we crash vehicles into things in roleplay games. That's not like a good habit that I've
we do
developed.
it. We do it by accident on this train. So I figure this time it'll work because we're doing it on purpose.
Mm.
That's how it goes.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So you're picking up speed to ram this thing.
Well,
It's
I put
alright.
forth the idea, but are we in agreement? There's 2 yays.
I think I'm
I
just
feel
gonna
like there are
pray.
other
From
ways we
easily
could
the worst opinions.
I think there are other ways that we could disable the vehicle that doesn't disable our vehicle potentially.
We could throw a stick of dynamite in there.
Or
Okay.
shoot
Or,
the
like,
balloon.
Commandeer it because we
Oh,
want one.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, that's two. Hey, we just take that bitch.
What are we gonna do with a
we're
hot air
going to
balloon?
fly
It's
it.
a dirigible.
What did you
Yeah,
call
we
me?
got. Oh,
I think he called you dirty or something. I don't know.
whoa, hey.
Either
Got to
that or
have a do about
adorable.
it. Oh,
Oh, should we leave you 2 alone?
Either way, it's fighting word. I'm kidding. I don't think we need a balloon, but
I think that okay, there have been other ideas other than ramming it, and I think some of them are pretty good.
however,
Surely
If
one of
we-
them is as good as ramming it.
One of them is as good as ramming. I rather look. I like that we can't have it. Neither can you. But maybe we can just have it. You know. Then we could chase
Mhm.
Avery when she escapes again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, also, I don't want to break the train again.
train definitely does not need to be broken. Oh my God, Thomas, what if you throw one of the
It would also be
fucking
kind
sticks
of,
of dynamite and I shoot it out the air like a fucking shot put?
that would be fucking sick. We don't know if there's even anyone in there right now. We could be blowing up something with very useful information before we've even had a look around.
or Avery Sutton is inside of that car, and we just blow it up and solve all our problems. We
Fuck it,
won't
that's
know
a
until we
chance
blow
have
it
to
up.
take. Blow it up. No, I'm kidding.
I think, given where this conversation has turned, I think it's an excellent time. No notice rolls will be necessary. You hear artificially amplified. Well, I've underestimated you before. I promise not to do that again. Would you like to come out and talk? I promise there'll be no funny business this time. And stepping to the back of the wagon is, in fact, Avery Sutton.
Oh my God,
Throwing the
Thomas, hurry up,
dynamite
throw that
when we had the
bitch.
chance.
Just so you know, killing me stops nothing. I wouldn't be here if that was the case. So, I've come to share information with you and make one last plea that you change your minds, given how powerful you are.
Oh my God.
Well,
Go talk to
I
this
mean,
fucking
start
lady,
talking
man.
because whether or not killing you
Well, I mean, she can't
stops
hear
anything,
you. She can't hear you. She's yelling this
Oh, she had a
into
microphone.
something, right? You need to make a decision about what the group's doing. Right? I mean, you're still far enough away that, like, if you want to pick up ramming speed, like, that's. But if you want to engage in a
Yeah, well,
conversation, you need to get closer and get out of or at least open the train.
worst
Hearing
come
what
to
she has
worst,
to
we
say
get into
doesn't
a
have
fight.
anything. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hearing
I
what she has to
can't.
say doesn't stop us from ramming her still if we choose to.
I mean, obviously, like, we don't know a lot, so having an opportunity to maybe learn something would be good. But when has this lady ever said anything to us that has been useful or helpful to our goals? So, what would be the point of even engaging?
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I just don't
Yeah.
see. I find that we will be in the same position we always are for these people, which is, I wish we had never started this conversation.
Should I start aiming now?
I say we ram it, and then I mean, like, I mean, then we really will be grasping at straws. Is the downside, but I mean, can one of you magic the memories out of her brain?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I guess if we're thinking about it, my my player vote is to ram her.
I think I'll
Save us.
start the voting on hear her out and then ram her.
Yeah, we can't always just hear her out and then kill her right after.
Yeah.
It's worth hearing what is going to be said. Just don't let it bait you.
Or do.
Yeah, whatever.
Or do.
I'll just sit here and watch it happen, no matter what.
Hey, y'all talk to him. I stay on the train. Y'all start fighting. I can shoot him from over here. Y'all see it working perfectly. Oh my God.
It'll perfect.
Honestly, I think you've got a solid idea there. Maybe a few of us step out and approach, and a couple of us stay on the train, ready to ram. Abby, you
Well-
want to stay behind the wheel and
I am very much in the same boat as Thomas of, man, I don't want to talk to this crazy Puritan lady. I just
maybe Cornelius and I and Friendly, we can approach, and you other three stay here on the train and prepare for plan.
also really do want this airship though.
Should be great. I
Remember, the balloon collapses. Like, this thing, a bunch of these things were fit into the building that we saw. We might be able to fit this, like,
On the train.
on top of the train.
Put the balloon on the train.
yeah, and if we get enough of them, we fly the train.
Air, land, sea. What else
Yes.
can we do?
We're a duck.
Soon.
Ah,
Yep. I think if we were gonna go talk, I would go with you guys to be there to try to protect you. while that is
Yeah,
happening.
your boots are good to have on the ground.
Yeah. I'm fine with the talk. I'm fine with the talk.
I get to use my big fuck off elephant gun.
Yeah, it sounds like we do. It sounds like we have generally agreed that we want to hear her out,
Okay.
right? To get whatever information we can, but with the option for violence.
Great. So just to be clear, you're pulling up within speaking distance. Some of you, it sounds like, well, it
Cassie
sounds
and
like
Thomas.
Cassie,
I'll come.
Thomas, and Cornelius are going to speak with Avery. Is that correct? Is anybody else going?
Just so it's a split, I'll stay with the train then.
Gotcha.
So we
Okay.
go 3-3.
Yeah, as you walk out to meet her, she walks out of her wagon. She has at least that you can see there are two hanging judges with her, but they're sort of hanging back. She says, "Well, I would have thought that you would be dead by now, and it is not for lack of trying. So I
Wait,
apologize."
did I go or am I on the train? I've already forgotten. What did I say I was doing?
I
I
think
think you're on the train for
Okay,
ramming
okay.
purposes.
yeah.
Okay.
Says it.
I don't have to shit talk this woman by pointing out that I too have judges.
Yeah. Nice.
Excellent.
And I am already dead. So
Nice judges. See, you have last year's model.
So yeah, she says, I see you are still alive, not for lack of trying on my part. I knew that you were powerful, which is why I tried to recruit you in our first conversation, but I am surprised to find that I have underestimated even the power that I attributed. So kudos to you. I simply put, I'm here to make a second attempt at maybe changing your minds. I think we have some similar enemies in mind. Looking
well,
directly
the
at
enemies,
you,
yes, but
Thomas, and
as we
looking at you,
discussed
Cassie.
last time, your plan hurts everyone, not just our enemies.
Well, when we spoke last time, as I said, I didn't fully understand just how powerful you all were. You have made that abundantly clear. So maybe you're right. Maybe I'm throwing out the baby with the bathwater. But that's why I'm here. I'd like a second chance to talk about it. And before you decide, let me try and sweeten the pot a bit. Just for coming with me and hearing me out, I will teach all of you that are interested how to open and close a small portal to the hunting grounds. Anyone can do it, just takes practice and the proper teacher, and I am well equipped to do that for you. In addition, if you hear me out, regardless of whether you agree to join me or not, when our conversation is over, this is yours, and points over her shoulder to the air carriage.
Why would you do that?
Well, threatening us didn't work last time, so bribing us is her next step.
Well, I've been perfectly clear as to why. I thought you were powerful, which is why I approached you the first time. I wildly underestimated how powerful you were, which makes you an even more important ally in this fight.
What are you doing with them zombies in Denver?
Come with me and I'll tell you everything. Because as I mentioned over the megaphone, the only way to stop it is to agree to join me. And then we can come up with a new plan. Short of that, the plan's going to happen. And to be clear, the plan's going to happen whether I'm alive or not. It's the only reason I'm comfortable meeting with you all here. I
Come with you. Where is it you want to take us?
I want to take you into the canyon. Go to the
And how are
site.
we to know this isn't an ambush of some kind, that we aren't going to walk into a dead end and you've got Nina surrounding us or something?
Well, because we'll all be getting on the airship and we'll be going in the air. And if at any point you don't like it, you can throw me out of the airship. So I'm trusting you long before any of you need to trust me. I think that's where we'll leave session.